Remember last time I was like, oh, I think it's resting. It's just not growing at the moment. Root rot. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy, and in my channel I talk about plants and my life and journey with my plants. I'm super excited about today's video, and I don't usually say this, but I think today is a day where you could grab a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and just sit back and relax and watch the video, because I have quite a few plants to show you guys today. In today's video, I want to show you guys my Sun Stressed Hoyas. And I've done this video, I think last year once, but I don't think back then I had as many Hoyas to show you as today. I think today we have over 20 Hoyas I want to show you guys. So last year when I was doing it, I don't believe I've had the Mars Hydro Grow 10. Maybe I did, but just not for so long. And I didn't have as many Hoyas back then as well. I have been finding that that particular grow light that I use in there is Sun Stressed Hoya very like beautifully and quite quickly. So without further ado, we have so many Hoyas. I'm not gonna go like into details about them. I'm just gonna show you and just talk a little bit about them as we go, so that I could not make this video super long. Today is the end of November, so tomorrow will be the first day of December. So happy holiday season. Yeah, we're really excited about Christmas and the holidays that's coming up. Yeah, it's just like that kind of energy is in the air for me, and I kind of feel like these like beautifully red Hoyas is very fitting for us to take a look at today. Here we go. So the first Hoya I want to show you guys is just right here. This one is very famous for its ability. I think it's famous for its ability to sun stress, and this is the Hoya Sunrise. This is the full plant. I have recently trellised it, but I'm finding this wire to be a little bit too heavy for my like plastic. Look at those beautiful colors. I just watered it last night. I kind of feel like I need to check on the roots of this Hoya because it's getting thirsty really quickly. So I was watching Betsy Begonia's video yesterday, and then like the week before or a few days before that, I was watching this other person's video, Basie Plants. He's so funny, and he's like just got so many gorgeous, beautiful, healthy Hoyas. Anyways, both him and Betsy Begonia are saying that they use this like rabbit fence. I'm gonna put this Hoya away, to make a trellis, and I kind of like how that trellis looks. So I'm thinking about ordering some rabbit fence to try making my trellis like the ones that they're using. The next one, I may say the name wrong. I think, ooh, I have the tag in here. Yay. Hoya Spvl9. I got this from Crystal Star Nursery. I've taken a few cuttings of this and like sold them and traded them. So it's like not a really big plant right now, but it's still super adorable. And the new leaves so come out like little buttons, a little candy. Sorry, the trellis is kind of making the camera want to focus on the trellis instead of the Hoya. So this one has this like dark purpley, could like this dark purpley color, and it's got like those little cute speckles. And the newer ones, I think they're closer to the light, so they're a little bit redder as well. Yeah, I think this is a super adorable Hoya. I'm not gonna cut it anymore. I'm just gonna let it grow out. I think this is a hybrid between Hoya Sigilladis, which I could see the resemblance, and something else. But I don't remember what the something else is. If you know, please leave a comment and let me know. Third one I want to show you. This is actually, I got this as a cutting from my brother. This is a Hoya Caldara Sumatra. I didn't know that it was capable of sun stressing, and anyways, mine is now, and it sun stresses so beautifully. I actually think that I need to pull it away from the sun, because this is not only turning like red, it's got like a little bit of yellowing it to the leaf too. So I think it might be a little bit too stressed out, but I definitely love this like darker red, like velvety red tint that it's got going on there. That definitely feels like a golden red, kind of like Christmas color for me. So gorgeous. The next one, I also really, really love it. And it just like, it just stresses like so beautifully. And this is a Hoya Gianna. Look at that. The venation and the tan, it's just so beautiful. This leaf was a little bit damaged, either in transit or when I was taking it out from the box. I have 2 plants in here. I cut one into 2, and then I also like shared a cutting with somebody else. So this is where it is at right now, and I'm just gonna wait for it to grow bigger. The next Hoya that I'm gonna show you is one of my all-time favorites, and it is the Hoya Marillii. Look at that. Oh my God. And like, not only is this sun stressing beautifully, it's just like the leaves are so hard. And I love that about some Hoyas. It is just so satisfying to touch it. I had just shown you guys the Marillii long leaf in my top 10 favorite Hoya video, so I didn't bring it, but that one also sun stresses really beautifully. A little bit pinker than the way this one sun stresses. This one is like this like beautiful red color. Isn't it so gorgeous? I am so in love with this Hoya. Oh, I just love it. This one is so good. So the next one is a Hoya Kellyanna pink. And this one, I don't know if I'm supposed to sun stress it, but it looks so beautiful. So I'm just keeping it this way. There you go. It is just so gorgeous with that red like rim. It does make me wonder if this is too much for the plant, because like the leaf is like, doesn't have much green, and then there's so much red. Maybe I should be a better mom and like pull it away from the light a little bit. Yeah, I should. After I show you guys today, I will do that, okay? I will try to see if that will be better for it. But you know, this is the Kellyanna pink. It has like beautiful, adorable little pink flowers. It's bloomed a few times for me already. And I have a Kellyanna green. That one, no matter how close to the light I put it, does not sun stress. So there you go. I love this one, you guys. The next one, I'm just gonna quickly show you guys. You have seen it in my recent video, but the flower buds is getting a little bit like more fuller. So I'm just gonna show you again quickly. The Daki Eye, it's gotten a little bit, I think, even more sun stress. But yeah, the flower buds is really, really getting ready to bloom. It's gonna be really exciting. Yeah, it just like has been tanning and blooming, and it has grown a few new leaves under the Mars Hydro grow light. I do want to have a green Daki Eye, because I guess mine has been like sun stressed for quite a while now. And every time I see someone else's like glossy dark green foliage of this plant, I just think it's so beautiful, and I want it to look like that too. Next one, every time I have shown you guys this plant, everybody loves it. Like on Instagram when I post it, and in my video when I share with you guys. It has not grown a new leaf yet, and it was also in my top 10 Hoya video. So I'm just also gonna quickly show you guys this one to like mention it, and then we can move on. But you guys love it so much, so I'm just gonna show you again. This is the Hoya Russell that I got from Hoya, etc. I'm not sure if it's coming off a little bit brown in the camera. In real life, it's a little bit more red, and it's got like a little new girl point here. And I don't know if you guys have noticed this with your sun stressed Hoyas. At different time of the day, the sun stressed color could look very different. I noticed that a lot, especially with my Hoya Sunrise. Sometimes it'll just appear to be like a purple color at one point of the day, and then at a different point of the day, it turns red. It's really interesting to observe. Next one, I really love this one too. Although it has not been growing a lot for me, it has rooted a lot, but has not been growing a lot. This is the Hoya Saragow. This is what I also just learned from Betsy Begonia's most recent video. She said anything that ends with the name ensis means that that's where it's originated from. So I guess it's from Saragow. Let me just double check. I am like so bad with geography. Is there? Oh yes, there's a Saragow city from the Philippines. So that's where this plant is from. Thank you, Betsy. Anyways, let's just look at this plant. There you go. I'm not just really bad at like world geography. I'm really bad at locating myself like in my own city. My husband is not even surprised anymore by how little of a clue I have as to where I am, or what direction we're going, or you know, where things are. There you go. But isn't this such a beautiful Hoya? I'm so happy I got it. When I first got it, it was green, but I knew it was capable of sun stressing. So like this leaf was underneath, I think, other plants, so it doesn't get as much light. But these ones, the taller ones, get direct hit by the Mars Hydro Grow Light. There you go. Oh, I love it. I am planning on doing like a giveaway with the Mars Hydro Grow Light and Grow Tent. Actually, I just figure it's a good opportunity to kind of talk about it. But I don't know how to do a giveaway. I've never done it. And then I feel like there's so much to learn. So I am still in the process of figuring out how to do it. But I want to offer it to like my people in the States and in Canada. And so, yeah. And the gift would be like a grow tent and a grow light. So stay tuned. The next Hoya I want to show you was also in my last like top 10 Hoya video. The Hoya Pseudolitoralis. This one also is a crowd favorite because of just how cute it is. Like the stress color is more pink than red. And like, I mean, those little leaves are just so cute, the shape. For like all my Hoyas that I know can tolerate high light and like will sun stress really beautifully, I put it on the top shelf of my, in my grow tent. And then the ones that I know won't tan and the bright light will just bleach them out, then I put them on the, either like on the second shelf or on the bottom, so then they don't get like too much of light. So this is so cute. This one is not sun stressing a lot under the light. I don't know what it is. Maybe it needs more light. Maybe, I don't know how to get it to have more sun stress color, because I know they could turn really red, the leaves, but it's just not doing it. It's just a little bit sun stress. But the leaves are so cute. This is the Hoya Rebecca. It just looks like a smaller Hoya Sunrise to me, but I adore it. And at the moment, we are blooming. It's so cute, and it smells really wonderful as well. Is it zooming in? And Hoya Rebecca has just been probably the easiest Hoya in my care, and just blooms so easily too. So it's definitely recommended. This one, I thought I would really love it, but after I got it, I'm just not really loving it. But it does sun stress, and it's quite popular. Hoya Waimanii, round leaf. Yeah, I'm not super into this one. Maybe I'll just need to have to like grow a little bit more. The texture is more matte. All right, we have another whole tray of Hoyas to go through. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab whoever is closest to me. The next one is the one that I have shown you guys a few times already. Again, this beautiful Hoya Tequila Sunrise. I feel like since I had gotten it, the price point on this one has come down a little bit, which is really great. But I'm still super happy that I got it. Once I've purchased the thing, it's just like out of my mind. You know, I don't look at its market value because like it brings me the same amount of joy. Like I was willing to spend that much money on it because they made me so happy and they continue to make me happy. So even if the price comes down, I just kind of feel like it has nothing to do with me. I didn't lose out on anything. The only thing that makes me feel really, really terrible is if like I paid quite a bit of money for a plant that like quickly died. So then I feel so bad for the plant that it died in my care, and I feel like just it definitely is money down the drain because I couldn't enjoy that plant anymore. This is kind of what happened with one of the new imports. The Hoya Cinnamomfolia Splash. It was like a last minute decision for me to pick that one up because it was like an extra plant. And it has some black dots on the leaf, and I didn't really think twice. I just jumped on it, and then the black dots like kind of spread into like a yellow, and then the leaf dropped. But I still have a stem, and I'm still keeping my fingers crossed and my hopes moderate that it'll grow back. Anyways, that was my little rant about money and plant value. This is a Hoya Lata is Candar. This one I had just watered. There you go. This one, when I see images of it on social media, definitely is a Hoya that is known for its ability to be really, really beautifully tan. So I'm really happy with this one. I kind of feel tempted to try to grow it in leca. Do you think I should take this little leaf and root it in pot and see how it grows? I don't know. I'm a little bit tempted to do that because there's quite a bit of stem and the leaf is perfectly fine. Maybe I will do that. And it's not super pretty anyways. Like, how much does it add to this plant? Not much, right? Yeah, I think I might do that. Okay. But I love this plant. I think it's so gorgeous. And watching it turn red and blush has been like really a joy. And the next one, I think it's still in the process of tanning. It's a Hoya Banchai, and it just, the tan right now is just not very beautiful. It's kind of like a dirty blush, which I have a couple, I think one more. Maybe I'll just show you now. That just the tan kind of looks dirty. I don't know if it's just gonna stay that way or if it's gonna get better. Okay, yeah, so I have two more that's kind of like a dirty tan. I'll show you guys. This is one of them, a Hoya Pentaflavia. It just, but the plant still feels really healthy, and it's got this like new grow point. So I think the tan, I mean, it's okay. This just looks kind of a little bit unhealthy to me. But the plant does feel healthy. It's very firm. This leaf, when it was like a new leaf, the way it's like red and glossy, it was so gorgeous. But now I kind of feel like it's gone a little bit overboard. Leave a message in the comment. Let me know if you think I should pull this one away from the light, because I'm thinking maybe I should. But then again, I don't know. I also kind of enjoy the colors as well. And the next one, this one is a Hoya Diptura. This one definitely is sun stressing, like in a kind of a dirty way. Look at this one. Yeah, I don't know how much I enjoy it in this color. But it, again, has like new growth points. So I think it's doing well. It just, yeah, I just don't know about this color. And I kind of feel like maybe if it tends for a little bit longer, it'll become more even. Don't know. But anyway, so this is another one that if you're curious, it does sun stress. The next one I want to show you guys is the Hoya Varigata. Mine is, again, doesn't look very attractive. I mean, it is beautiful, but it's, I'll just show you. This is her. Like, she's so beautiful, but I'm just not sure about like all this like dusty kind of color, or the way it tends with like these speckles in the leaf. What are your thoughts on those? And this one, I'm growing in just cocoa husk. every time I just think, oh, it's so dormant, it's not doing well at all, it will like put out, these two are new leaves. It'll put out like a couple new leaves to make me think that it's doing okay. Like this isn't a new leaf too. The new leaf just comes like super, super red. Yeah, so I feel, and then, you know, sometimes it'll drop some leaves. I don't know. I don't think I've gotten the care down for this one. It's super gorgeous, and I wish it's a bigger one. I have picked up a bigger pot from Ontario when I was visiting because I found it at a really, really good price, and that whole thing had rotted and just, I lost it. This is the one that I got, I think 2 years ago from an import. Yeah, and it's still sticking around, so I don't know. It looks so gorgeous on the screen. I just am admiring it. Okay, but it still also looks like a little bit dirty, kind of. The next one is, I think I need to give this one a little bit more water. A Hoya, I think Polistache. Hoya, there you go. I really adore this one. It's very like elegant. I got this one from Happy Planting, I believe. The next one is a Hoya Latifolia pot of gold. It hasn't been growing, but this is what it's capable of. A beautiful pink sun stressed blush that it has. It's really cute. Oh, another one that sun stresses so gorgeously is actually Hoya Angela. I took a cutting, so this is the cutting that has rooted already. Oh, right now it's got that kind of purplish color, but sometimes it's just like bright dark pink or red. It just, yeah. But I love this one. This one has been so slow growing for me. The mother plant has not been growing, and the cutting has rooted now, but still no sign of new growth. As long as it doesn't die, I will be content. I have so many of these like little cuttings that are growing, and they require so much more attention. Sometimes I just feel like I am constantly checking on them and like manage to find balance of like keeping them moist but not overwatering them. You know, like established plants are just so much more easygoing. You don't really need to worry about them. You don't need to water them for a really long time. But like little rooted cuttings require so much more attention in my experience. So the next one I want to show you guys was also in my top 10 Hoya video. The New Guinea Ghost. And it has gotten a little bit more pink since the last time we talked, since the last time you seen this gal. But remember last time I was like, oh, I think it's resting, it's just not growing at the moment, root rot. Anyway, so right now it's just rerooting in pond. But you know, I'm pretty confident that it will reroot. It has been really easy to reroot. Although when I first rooted the cutting, it was back in summer, and now I'm doing it in the dead of fall, so I'm a little bit scared. Wish me luck. Such a beautiful pink and silver Hoya. Am I going too fast for you guys? Because we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, only have 6 Hoyas left. The next one I want to show you is the cutting that I got from my brother for my birthday, a Hoya Welliniana. This one suntanned so gorgeously, and this is the new leaf that grew out in my care. It's so red. But when he first got this Hoya, the way it was just like shiny purple color plant. It was so beautiful. That's why even though I already had Welliniana, I was like, can you give me a cutting? I want to grow yours out because I love the way his looks. But it's not growing to be like that, but still like shiny and beautiful. I just watered it. He got his from Happy Planting as well. Maybe I'll ask her what type of light she uses on her Welliniana. The next Hoya, I really love this Hoya, but it got some type of like bacterial infection, I guess, and it's lost a couple leaves, and now it's just like a small cutting that has rooted, but it's like a really small plant at the moment. And this is the Hoya quinquenervia. I feel like this plant had like its kind of 5-minute claim to fame, and then it just, the price point dropped down and people don't seem to be picking it up anymore, but I think it's so beautiful. When it's bigger, and the way that it's veiny has like a neon color look to it. And I think, yeah, it's a very unique, beautiful, veiny, red, like sun stressed Hoya. But yeah, I hope mine grows out beautifully again. This next one is my Hoya camphorafolia. There you go. Let me find the red leaf for you. So cute. The next one I want to show you, ultimate, like always a favorite, but I'm really scared that it's gonna die. This is the Hoya lacanosa. I bought it and the label ID was brown splash, but it has since it's been in my care, it has turned like super pink. I don't have an easy time with lacanosa. None of mine is doing well. I know some people have such an easy time with it, but not me. Anyway, so because it wasn't growing, so I took a cutting of it and I'm growing that one. I have rooted that one in pond, but the one that's rooted in pond is also not doing anything at the moment. Yeah, I'm just hoping it's just resting and then it will start growing again. When I first got it, it was just shooting up new growth nonstop, and now it's not doing anything. Only 2 left. And this is her. She is so beautiful. And she is texture, she is veiny, she's splashy, and she sun stresses. Yeah, also, she's quite thirsty actually. All right, guys, last Hoya. This is one of my favorite Hoyas, the Hoya Gianna. I traded a cutting with Guania, Jungle Flowers Canada, and I recently saw that cutting in her like repotting or plant room kind of organization video, and it was just really lovely to see my Hoya in, like, you know, in her video. It's like seeing a familiar face. And finally I'm seeing some growth activity like in here in this armpit. Yeah, it has been just really dormant for a really long time since I cut it from 1 plant to 2 to root in pond. And yeah, so I'm really excited to see some new growth. But isn't this Hoya just like insanely beautiful? Yeah, I think so. All right, guys, that's all the Hoyas that I have brought here to show you guys. Now it's gonna take me like a really long time to put them back, and also Wolfie has been watching his TV show for a really long time now. I gotta go and stop that and hang out with him and put these Hoyas back. I hope you guys are having a great day. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. There were so many Hoyas today. I hope you enjoyed them. And again, let me know which one's your favorite. Okay, I will see you guys soon again. Bye.